I shouldn't be a cynic today, but I am. I shouldn't be a cynic, but I am. You have media, you have the president saying, and you have people saying the economy is the greatest ever. And yet, I see restaurants closing. I go on YouTube and read and have people read articles of how many restaurants are closing, how many stores are closing. And the people commenting that this is not real. This is not sustainable. The people that are literally going to like the roaring 20s, like the 1920s, before the Great Depression, and I see it the same way. I mean, I'm a gamer, ladies and gentlemen. Look at GameStop right now. It is absolutely tanking as absolute shit. It's tanking. I don't see anything coming back from that. The only one that I know that came back from either smaller odds was Best Buy and was saved. And people were making money again. It was so close to being out of business at that time. I read articles on how losing Walmart was the worst ever in 2017 or so. Read it in 2019 in a small town in Texas. They lost a Walmart and fought back well. And some used Amazon, some didn't, some did local, and it worked out. I look at my town and it says, if I lose Walmart, this city is gone. Parish is gone too. 2019 was not just in Nolan's watch. Rick Nolan, well, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the names. The past parish president was in his watch. 33 stores have closed. 33 stores in town have closed. Only 3 to 5 stores have opened. Other than, I think, and I also can add a few more for dollar stores and whatnot. But other than that, that is low. Back when I was a student, a schoolboy, there were stores that were just popping up, and it brought people to Kaiser, and it brought people to our hometown to buy stuff. And now, what's the point? I live in a town that usually has the biggest moneymaker of the year, which is called the Christmas Festival of Natchitoches. Guess what? Broke. According to a friend I met on social media, told me that it's all broke. I'm like, how? How are they broke? How is Natchitoches in 1 decade broke? How is Natchitoches in 1 decade spending millions on a park that I was like, we're spending millions on an athletic park that is literally on Highway 6 and not too many people can drive all the way to the city. They live in the city to begin with. I live 10 miles from it. I live in a rural area 10 miles from here. And I'm like, really? We're getting new businesses, new hotels, and new business, and I'm getting parking. It's like, I'm like, is our economy in the city of lights, Natchitoches, Louisiana, where I live, even real? And I say no. So if you're going to say, if a person's going to say, if the entire country economy is great, but you don't see it in your where you live, and you told me just blame your governor or blame your, I was like, no, because I can tell they're all fake. I met a girl on Snapchat, and her hometown is like, there is no jobs, there's nothing. I'm like, something isn't right. Something isn't right, and I don't know what I'm doing. Something isn't right, and I don't know what it is. You have people saying, you have even the president saying, hey, I got black folks unemployed. Unemployment is very low. People, African Americans are working. I'm like, go look at my town. Most of the people that are still working, they're elderly people. Guess where most of the youth go when they realize they can't fix a scrap of cash there? They're out of here. The only place they're going to. Guess where the only place they're going to? I read in an article 2 years ago about Louisiana and the census. More people in Louisiana are going to Texas than Texas are going to Louisiana. I had teachers leaving Louisiana to Texas and making more money there than it is in the state. I'm sorry. Doesn't matter the party it doesn't matter the party that is attached. It's fake. All of it. I mean, my only trust is in God. Because I can't trust none of these people. I can't even trust the media because they're all fake. You have the same people who voted for the president saying CNN and MSNBC is fake news. Guess what? Fox News is fake news too sometimes. Look at what they did. Look at what they did when it came to all the mass shootings before the Brown v. ESA decision in 2011 that blamed violent video games cause real world violence. And they are screeching it every single day. And guess what? People should go to Google and look for every single police report on most of these shootings. And guess what? It ain't real. It's all fake. The police reports dug stuff up and found out, wait a minute. This isn't true. Plop it. Guess what it was? Even Newtown. The shooter in Newtown played Dance Dance Revolution. Bleep out it. Fuck out of here with that shit. Most of the people that were mass shooters at that time were taking antidepressants. And not just antidepressants, antipsychotics. The stuff I took when I was 13. That in 2017, 1 week before my 30th birthday, most likely caused for me to be diabetic. Hey, that's my peddler here. Don't worry about it. Maybe I was lazy. Partly, mostly, or partly to blame. Medicine, partly to the blame, maybe. But it's mostly my medication. Maybe I'm lazy. Yeah, I'm known that way. Because I walked around my own high school for years. 4 years of high school. From first grade to high school. I hated it. I hated going to school. It's bullshit. Thank goodness I have a time to rest. And rest as long as I could because I'm tired of this shit. There are times I don't even like homeschool. But when I was homeschooled twice, I hated it still. I hated not just living in a public school. I hated not even being homeschooled. Education is just plain bullshit. But guess what? You gotta learn something. And that's what I understand. It's a journal entry. It's a journal entry that I'm just like, this is my first journal entry doing it on BitTubers. I decided to do it today. I decided to just do a journal. A video journal on what I learned. And guess what I got at the end? I learned a lot of things that are just bullshit. And it's like, what does it matter? I voted for presidents, and guess what? None of them mattered. People voted for both parties and hope they would change, and guess what? People don't change themselves and look at both parties and say they're all fake. They're just as fake. They're just as fake as each other. Both Democrats and Republicans, all fake. The media, all fake. There are 5 corporations that own everything you do in the media that you use. There are all 5 of them. All 5 of them. I'm going to say this again. All 5 corporations own every single media you watch. They can fake it to your face and you don't even realize it. They'll fake it to your face and you don't realize it. Same way as governments. Again, same way as government. Why are we in Afghanistan? When even your own President Trump don't even know why we're there. Just bullshit your way in it. I guess. And I guess that's the reason that I can say I don't have trust in government. And I don't have trust in our media. But guess what? You have to dig it. You have to find stuff for yourself. You have to find the truth somewhere. At least you have to find what is real and what is fake. Because I can go to Fox News and guess what? They can fake it. They could do fake news sometimes as well. I can go to CNN and MSNBC and they can fake it. I can go to RT and guess what? People can say, it's Russian and shouldn't be trusted. And I'm like, then what do you trust in? You can't trust in your government. They're all lying to you. You can't trust in your media. They're lying to you. What do you trust? So what do you trust? Other than watch American Greed, because guess what? It is a documentary source of how much we greeded ourselves with cash over the years. Yep, that's my journal.